I guess that many times you have seen certain mathematical expressions that have one of these fancy Greek letters, as alpha, beta, gamma, delta, pi, and you can see it in all fields coming from math to physics and even chemistry. Well, in this video, we'll dive into some of the, not into some, but into all of the Greek alphabet in order to know how to pronounce them right. Let's go! Samurai Kaizen Presents. Greek alphabet symbols. Okay, we'll start from the very beginning. Alpha. You can see this letter practically in all fields, and typically you can see it to describe angles, but into many other fields also. You also have beta, which is also really used for angles as well. Have gamma, that's commonly typically known for the gamma function. I think I recall it like from Riemann theory or something like that. Delta, this one usually means change or like a ratio. You can see it practically in the three languages. By languages I mean chemistry, physics, or mathematics. You also have epsilon, which you can find it into certain topics related to electricity, as I remember, like conductivity. Zeta, it's involved to impedance. The lowercase, on the other hand, is also used, but into some other fields in quantum theory, as I remember. Then we have eta, where the lowercase version also is common for in chemistry fields or in physics fields, as I remember. Then we have theta, really common, the lowercase version, to be used to express or to sign out angles, trigonometrics or stuff like that. Then we have iota. Then we have kappa. Kappa also is used into certain topics related to electricity. And then, well, if you're liking the video, please subscribe and hit the little bell to receive the notifications. Lambda. This one is really used in topics related to from wavelength to even conductivity stuff. You can see it in a lot of fields. Have mu, lowercase, you can see it into the, for example, in the international system, standing for micro, micrometer, microliter, micro whatever. Nu, also used for topics in regards to optics. She, you know what, I actually confused zeta with she. The she term, I think that it's actually used in certain topics related to quantum mechanics, while zeta doesn't. We'll have to figure out deeper which is used, but they actually look kind of similar. It's the lowercase versions. It could be even kind of easy to get confused. But let's move on. Omicron. Remember when there was the COVID and then we had this version called Omicron? Well, there's a way how you can remember it. Omicron. Then we have pi. This is probably the most famous of all Greek letters, pi, and you can relate it to an actual pie as an apple pie. This one, you can see it in a lot of fields, from mathematics to physics and even in chemistry. You have rho, where the lowercase version is utilized to symbolize density in physics as well as chemistry. Sigma, this symbol can be used to express notations as the symmetry. We have tau, which is sort of the big brother of pi. Well, for the ones who are purist of mathematics will know this. 2 pi is equal to tau. This one is called epsilon, but by some reason is written as upsilon. Just remember it's epsilon. They just prefer to use the U by some reason. And also, watch out, it's kind of really similar to nu than the case of the lowercase. We have phi, the golden proportion. It is also used for angles and also used for stuff related to quantum physics or quantum chemistry. We have chi. Chi, also used, not that common, don't confuse with X, but I have seen it sometimes also. Psi. Psi as for psychology. You can also see this a lot in order to represent angles. Commonly in the fields of quantum mechanics, you tend to see this both symbols psi and phi along, like the components of vectors or stuff like that. Really common. And lastly, but not least, omega. Alpha and omega, the beginning and the end. And well, that's it for today. Stay tuned for more Samurai Kaizen videos where we will learn more about technical English related to science and engineering. Stay tuned.